So, of course, everybody knows I love movies, and one of my favorite genres of film is the horror genre. And with it being Halloween, I decided I'd share a few of my favorite reactions from a couple of years ago, back in 2018. Hope you like them.
Counting down to Halloween, let's talk about vampires. Vampires are monsters. They are blood sucking killing machines. They eat people. They drink blood. They do not sparkle and have emo teeny popper romances with high school twits. These are vampires. This may not be a great movie, but it's a fun movie, and they're freaking vampires. All right, so Countdown to Halloween continues. I forgot my review last night, so doubling up today. First time watching this movie a year ago, honestly, I thought it was kind of slow, kind of boring. This time watching it, it didn't seem to drag quite as much, although I gotta say I did start to lose a little bit of interest around the second half. But the ending, when it finally picks up, is actually really interesting. And for a movie with no blood or gore, they actually did a really good job with this movie, and I was very impressed. Second movie is coming up later this evening. All right, Countdown to Halloween continuing with Halloween 2 for the first time ever seeing this movie. Honestly, I actually found this one slightly more entertaining than the last one. It had a lot of really funny parts to it. It had some genuinely creepy parts to it. I had obviously been spoiled on the whole Laurie Strode being his sister and everything like that. So, still, very fun. Excited to go see the new Halloween tomorrow. I'll let you know how I like it. Oh my god, I just got out of this movie, and honest to god, I loved this. This was so much fun. Seriously, one of the best horror sequels I've seen in a long time. It is not a perfect film by any means, but it's great how they treat it. And, I mean, honestly, I don't know who directed this, but they did a fantastic job. I love what they did with Laurie's character. It's a great, fun time. Seriously, you guys just gotta go check this movie out. It's awesome. Hard to believe it's been 25 years since Hocus Pocus came out, and they just released the 25th anniversary Blu-ray edition of the film. It's got some cool bonus features, not a lot, but still, it's good. The special effects of this movie are pretty good by today's standards. The acting gets a little hokey at times. A lot of the jokes are very dated. Going back and watching it now as you're older, you notice a lot of the plot holes, things that don't quite make any sense, but you know what? It's still a great time. Okay, so I watched Hereditary, and I liked it for the most part. It was fun, but not for the same reasons that most people thought it was. Everybody said it was scary, but honestly, I was laughing the whole time. I thought it was hilarious. There were a few moments that had the creep factor going, and visually, it's an amazing film. But please tell me I'm not the only one who watched the ending and saw this. Okay, time for an unpopular opinion. To be honest, going back and watching this as an adult, what I mean to say is that I don't really mean that. Okay, I can see where this is going. You can stop. You can stop. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. It really is a great movie. So back in the day, when movies, horror of the horror genre and the slasher genre were basically just doing the same old crap over and over again, this movie takes an almost Alfred Hitchcock's The Room style to it and brings something completely new that we've never seen. It was shocking. It was surprising. It was a fantastic film. And honestly, very few horror movies to this day come even close to topping it. This is one of the most idiotic, dumb premises for a horror movie based on one of the most common and yet irrational phobias in the world. I still to this day have absolutely no idea what I loved about this film as a child, and yet to this day, I have fun every time I watch it because of how absolutely dumb and silly it is. All right, so I'm going to do my last Halloween/horror review for 2018 here on Stardust, given that we're getting ready to go into the Christmas season. So, let's see. Stanley Kubrick once said that film should be a progression of moods and feelings. And Alfred Hitchcock once said that you should give your audience pleasure, the same sort of pleasure they would experience when waking from a nightmare. And another anonymous source said, eat shit and die. And all three of these quotes can be associated to this film.
If you love movies as much as I do, love sharing your opinion on movies and having discussions about movies with other like-minded people, you'll love the Stardust app. Go ahead and download that. Feel free to follow my profile on there. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified for more content coming up in the future. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good weekend. Happy Halloween.